Hello children, welcome back to your next English class. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine, right? Okay, so without delaying our time, I will start today's class as I want to discuss today about the active and passive voice. You know, the verbs, transitive verbs that can be changed from active voice to passive voice. I hope already you have read in the previous class about the voice change, active voice and passive voice, right? What is active voice? When we use active voice to say what the subject does, and in passive voice we use a passive voice to say what happened to the subject. Okay, I have written an example. See, in active, the children saw a rainbow in the sky. Okay, here you can see the children is the subject of the sentence. So here in the active voice, here the subject, we use active voice to say what the subject does. Okay, but in passive voice you can understand. See, first of all, what you have to do to make it passive, when you are giving an active voice and you are told to make it passive, suppose, or sometime you will get a passive voice, you will be told to make it active. Okay, so what you have to do, first of all, you have to choose a subject, then the main verb, then the object in this sentence. Okay, and you can see in the active voice always we use the active voice to say what subject does, but in passive voice you use the passive voice to say what happened to the subject. Okay, this is the main thing. Okay, and you can see the children saw a rainbow in the sky. This is the active voice. And what is a passive voice? See, here the subject is children, then it is verb, then it is object. Suppose I am defining it like this. So in the passive voice there is some certain rules in each and every time when you will make it passive or when you will make it active from the passive. Okay, see, always you can see the object of the active voice, the object of this sentence should be subject in the passive voice. You can understand the difference between, see, the object here, the rainbow, it is here the subject in the passive voice, a rainbow. And then you have to see the tense of this verb. If it is present tense, you have to make it present tense. If it is past tense, you have to make it present past tense. This is saw, this is a past tense. So how you have to make it? In past tense. So a rainbow, you have to see this is a singular number or plural number. Suppose it is singular number, you have to give was in the past tense. If it is plural number, you have to give it here were. And in the present tense, suppose the sentence is a present tense, you will see, I will define it after some time. Suppose you will see that the tense is in present tense. So what you have to give? Am, is, are. Okay, so it is a past tense. So what I have done, the object of this sentence should be subject here. Then about to the tense, you have to give the auxiliary verb, helping verb, was, were. I have given here was. Then you have to give the third form of the main verb. Saw, see is the main verb, and the third form is seen. Saw, see, saw, seen, right? Then you have to give a by. This preposition you have to give. Then what you have to do? The subject should be object here, right? A rainbow was seen by the children. Then the rest of the sentence you can put here in the sky. Suppose you can tell, ma'am, we can use like this: a rainbow in the sky was seen by the children. You can do it. Okay. Okay. So now I have arranged the examples as the tense form. First you can see that I have written simple tense. You know the divisions of the tense form. Each and every tense, present tense, past tense, future tense. You can see 4 kinds of tense: simple tense, continuous tense, perfect tense, perfect continuous tense. Right? These are the 4 divisions. So in I have written like this. I have given the heading simple tense, and then I have divided into 3 parts. It will be very easy to understand for you. Okay, because in each and every time you can see there are some certain small rules to make it passive. Okay, in the present tense, past tense, future tense. See, I've written sentence. See, I read a newspaper every day. This is a present tense. I read a newspaper every day. You can see, first of all, what you have to do, you have to choose a subject, then verb, then object. Okay, what is the rule? Each and every time you will see a rule. In the simple present tense, am, is, are, then past participle. These are the basic things. First the subject would be object and the object should be subject. Okay, first one, the object should be subject. See, a newspaper, this is the object, a newspaper, this is a subject. I have taken the object of this sentence here as a subject. The object should be subject. Okay, then according to the subject here, you can understand this is the present tense. According to the subject here, you have to give am or is or are. You know where you will use am, where you will use are, you know. Then you have to what to do? A newspaper is. Then the third form of the main verb. Read. Okay, both are same. Then what you have to give? A by, this word. Then subject would be object here. Me. I always should be like this, me. Okay, and then the rest of the part, the rest of the sentence you have to put here. This is a structure and this is a rule. Similarly, in the past tense, same rule. What should be? Same. The object should be subject here. Okay, in the active voice you have to choose a object, should be subject here. Then according to the subject in the passive voice you have to put this was or were plus past participle. These are the same. Okay, was or were. I have given a man was. This is a singular number. Third person singular number, you know, you should give was. With plural number you should give were. So I have given here like a man was, then the third form means the past participle form of the main verb. Saw, seen. Then a word by. Then the subject should be object. Then the rest of the sentence, the rest part of the sentence. This is the structure of the past tense, past simple tense. Next, future simple tense. Okay, we will help you. This is active voice. Similarly, you have to choose the subject, then verb, then object. Okay, we is a subject, then verb, will help, object is a you. Okay, so similarly, one thing what you have to do in the simple past. See, sorry, simple past, not future, right? Future, simple future, same. The object should be subject here. You have given, right? Then will, you are taking will. Then a be. Then the third form of the main verb means a past participle form. Then by. Then subject should be object. So what should be the rule? Same thing. First object should be subject, then will be, then past participle. Okay, so this is the structure and these are the rules to make it passive. Okay, these are the rules I have shown you today, the simple tense. On the next video I will show you the changes, means active to passive, passive to active, about the continuous and the perfect tense. Then you can see the how you will make a negative sense and how you can change the question to active to passive. Then you can see the uses of models, how you can use this, okay, and how you can make it passive. So wait for the next video. Till then, keep watching this and try to understand this all examples. Okay, so thank you so much. Wait for the next video. Bye bye.